Fly is just pulling, but then you see obviously No-Tail struggling with Young 11 in lane. Infernal Blade, such a guy. I remember before people wouldn't even pick it up, it would just be Devour, Scorched Earth, and people finally realized how good it actually is.
Yeah, it's owning right now, even with plenty of regen. Maybe they can get a kill though. They have Chilling Touch coming out. No-Tail, he's got level 1 time lock. They've got a slow coming in. The Scorched Earth is going to heal him up. He's pretty tanky at this point. It's just not doable, especially with Lanham coming in. Decay coming out. No-Tail in trouble. No time walk for 15. In fact, he might be in trouble. He's going to eat a tree. Lanham's got another Decay here, which might get him low enough to maybe go for a dive. How far is Lanham going to go? He won't go under the tower. He'll take a few shots. Now No-Tail's going to salve up. That's what they were waiting for. Now turning in. Lanham avoids that rolling boulder yet again, but guess what? 11's back in. The bash comes out, but there's the Infernal Blade, the trade coming in. And just with these two heroes alone, Vici Gaming, it feels like they're already overrunning this bottom lane. That's
the power of Undying. He just makes it so easy to dual lane and just run at people. That was really good positioning by Fly. Doesn't let the double decay come off, or else he would have one-shot No-Tail. And now they're back to full HP, so No-Tail is still getting farm, not that much, but better than nothing.
I mean, he's going to be at a regen soon, though. He's got 1 tangle left. I suppose 11 only has 2 at the same time, but...
Yeah, Fly can also give him the health potion. It's so rough for his Doom, who Scorched Earth, his heal did get nerfed quite a bit on the regen, so...
Yeah, this is still pretty good, though, for 11. He's got boots already. He's sitting at level 3. Top CS already at the game. 3 minutes in is going to be Vici Gaming. 15 for Paparazzi top lane. S4 is doing all right, getting 9 last hits, but the real, like, we keep talking about it. Void is just kind of having a rough time, and he's getting gone on again. Another Decay coming out, but it's just harassed. The Soul Rip comes out and does some serious damage, and with no time walk, he is forced to salve and get back to full HP.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I think the biggest thing, middle lane, OD versus Rezo, you see him going for the Orb plus Essence Orb build. It just destroys Medusa. It takes her down to like 5 shots, and we see he does get hit by that snake. If he gets hit by that snake, it's going to be extremely good for resolution, but as long as he avoids that, he'll be fine.
Get the mana back, make sure you have that mana shield ready to go. In the meantime, they were making a go on S4 top lane. He's able to TP out, though. I think he gets to the shrine, and he's going to start jungling. Now, remember, there's no Iron Talon, and he's kind of having a rough time in this top lane. Level 3 for now, but we'll see if he heads back top once this wave's pushed out.
That's right. Lanham's playing so aggressively. All it takes is a few chilly fingers from Fly, and they can easily get the kill on him, but he's just positioned so well.
Yeah, you expect it from Lanham. He's been moving around well. But again, we haven't seen too much success coming in from Undyings these past 2 days. And the first day of Dota Pit, SG played it twice yesterday. The second game was a lot better. He tried going for the AN disc. That didn't work out, but sort of mid-game was really good for SG in that game.
He's one of those heroes who just falls off super quickly during the mid and late game if he doesn't have farm, like we saw King RD used to do during some of the majors.
Oh, Fenrir has a DD on Shadow Charm, and he's already got a lot of damage. He has to throw out the Shackles first, though. Resolution, he's got the Mana Shield now completely out of mana. Aether Shock had a couple of auto attacks, and that will be your first blood. Ori coming in and getting the job done. Plenty of damage with all 3 of those heroes in that mid lane.
What a counter to Medusa. You have a hero who steals his strength, and then you have a hero who also steals his intelligence. Both attack him. He just loses. It's like the Mana Shield doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, what is he supposed to do in that situation? Man, that is rough. He does have raindrops now. He's got raindrops to kill him on. We'll make a go. It looks like there's going to be Cold Feet. Can they bring 11 down? Sorb saving him. The Cold Feet will latch No-Tail, time walking, getting all that damage off, and they will get the kill, but Jax will go down to the tower. Now No-Tail getting chased down by Paparazzi. Shikuchi's up in 2 seconds. Can he get it off in time? No-Tail, no wand, no time walk for 8 seconds. That's a double kill for Paparazzi, and looking for more, but Fly should be able to walk away in time. So they dive the tower. Yes, they get the kill on the Doom, but it's a heavy price to pay as the Weaver comes bottom Grand.
Yeah, such a good rotation. We've seen, it seems like even more so this patch is these position ones just rotating. And Fenrir up top might be in trouble, though.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's going to get the Shackle off. The Aether Shot comes out. Jarex is getting low. The Shackles will come through. Jarex will try to auto-attack him down. And now S4 in trouble. He'll go down. They don't even get the kill on the Shadow Shaman. And Fenrir just can walk back to the base if he wants. Well played. Good rotation from 11 there to get that kill.
Yeah, and VG's just TPing all around the map where they need help and picking up these kills and just getting good farm. And it looks like a full lane rotation. Weaver picks up a wand as well as treads, and now this Void like can't even go up to the creep wave without tanking like 150 damage a hit.
And we talked about it. They need to make space here for OG because they have a Medusa, maybe even the Void. They still need a lot of farm here. And already Vici off to such a fast start. It can be kind of disconcerting if you're OG Grant.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, just as Doom. After I watched Velo played on Warriors Gaming Unity, it's the same with Young 11. It's just such a good hero in the laning phase now.
Yeah, you were not kidding about Infernal Blade. In fact, he leveled up to level 3, so makes sense. He also has the Wild Wing to help with the armor too, but he's doing pretty well right now, even with the death.
Yeah, he is no-tail. I mean, it's going to be all about no-tail. Luckily, he is still getting farm, but it's going to be all about these rotations from Jerax. Right now, it feels he's had to defend no-tail too much, so he can't play aggressively, which is rough on a Nurse Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's known for, too, making that space, getting some good rolling boulder initiations. They'll try to make something happen with the smoke. They're going to go top now with Jerax and Fly. They have level 3 on the Ancient Apparition, level 3 on Jerax, and S4 5. He's not that close to 6, so he won't have that primal split, but they will have 3 heroes in this top lane. Boulder Smash will start it off on Defender. There's the Cold Feet. He'll try to run Ether Shock. He should get last year, but he's pretty far away. No, he gets out in time. The Cold Feet will not latch, and Young 11, he is the bodyguard to that hero. He is just too tanky. He had the Scorched Earth up, and with these 3 heroes, they can't find it. But bottom lane now, No-Tail has to jump away from an initiation from Paparazzi and Lanham. So all over the map, OG struggling to find things to get done.
Yeah, and OD's just out farming Resolution a little bit middle, and it feels good as an OD. You just hit him with that orb and your Resolution, just lose that mana, lose that HP at the same time.
Top lane, more action happening. The Shackles, they've got the Doom off as well. A free Doom as level 6 comes out, and 11 will find a pretty much free kill as well. Jerax a little too far forward, and another kill going the way of Vici Gaming.
Yep, just feels good. I mean, you doom an Earth Spirit, but still, a kill's a kill. He's level 4. You protect yourself. You now know Earth Spirit. Like, he just can't really do anything on this map anymore.
Yeah, this is... I mean, what do you do? How do you get experience for these supports right now?
It's going to be rough. You wait for your Panda to get level 6, make a quick rotation, maybe either bottom or middle, and then have the support take over his lane. Just get some experience there.
Yeah, they're going to really need to rely on S4 here now that he has Primal Split.
And the problem is, even ganking, like, it's so hard to gank. Bottom lane, though, we have Chrono.
The Cold Feet will come out, No-Tail doing some damage. They should get this kill. The stick is up, and they will find it. It looks like the Cold Feet will latch. And that is a giant kill. That's the top net worth hero going down, and they needed that Chronosphere to make something happen. Yep. Top lane, though, maybe? Clap coming out? No. It looks like it's just some harass back and forth.
Yep, and that is a big kill, like you said. Even with that, we saw him. He couldn't get ulti off, but he got his wand off and almost survived throughout 3 stuns and a Cold Feet, which would have just been insane. That would have been pretty heartbreaking for OG.
So it feels like they need these big ultimates in order to do stuff. Like Primal Split, there's the Chronosphere, obviously. They have those up, maybe they can get something going here. I mean, it's still early. Shouldn't be that disconcerting for OG.
And that's what they drafted for, obviously. You have a Void and AA, just that combo alone can pick off supports, even a Weaver who's not farming, but he did go Treads, so if he has those Strength Treads on, that's quite a bit of HP.
Yeah, he's also going to Fusel, the stock standard, looking to get some... Primal Split top lane. 11 might get caught here. Does he have Scorched Earth? No, it's on cooldown. He can't really do anything here. He has stick charges. He's got a raindrop. Stick is up in 5 seconds. They'll use the Dispel to try to bring him down from the Cyclone. And I think 11 might just be dead here. He actually has 6 charges here on the wand. Can't get it off in time, though, as the boulder comes out. So very big kill for S4. But bottom lane making a go onto No-Tail. The Hex will come out now. Looking for the Shackles. This should be a kill with the OD. The Decay and Or getting the last auto attack. Vici. They'll trade 1 for 1. Perhaps a better trade for Vici, and they might even take the tower too.
Yep, they have that Aquila up on the Weaver. They can just push this so easily with the Tombstone down. And we do see OG rotating in towards middle. They assume someone's going to TP in here and try to defend against Resolution. They can get a pick off, but VG's fine just pushing bottom.
Yeah, there's no worries for them at this point. They've dropped the Tombstone. They will TP up top. They don't want S4 to put too much pressure onto the tower up there. And they will rotate some heroes, though, for OG. Jerax as well as Fly. They're trying to make something happen. They'll pick up a bounty rune on the way over. And they might just back up, get with S4, go for a smoke, perhaps, and move from there.
Yeah, it feels like they need that Chrono up to be able to get these kills early, unless it's against that Doom without Scorched Earth. We saw Panda just solo kills him. But he has Scorched Earth up again, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, he's pretty strong right now. He's going to be even stronger. He'll have Drum very soon. Recipe just about 100 gold away for the Doom there. But the big news here, I think, is the Blink Dagger for S4. It's pretty close, actually. He's got Brown Boots only, but still, Blink on Panda is going to be a huge item, I think.
Yeah, it's a good initiator, and obviously, it's just so hard to gank any of these VG heroes. You have a Weaver who's obviously very elusive, and then an OD, say you go on him and he just puts himself under, people are going to TP in, just be there to save him.
Yeah. Maybe in combination with the Chrono, we'll probably see something happen here. Resolution's been farming. He's going to go for Mask of Madness. Then he'll start getting out of control. And if they can get to the late game, they've got a pretty good chance here. So again, despite Vici having an early advantage, as long as they... Oh, they just got fly top. Well, that's a free Doom again coming out for 11.
Yep, Doom plus the Instant Air, and then you just hit him with the Infernal Blade. 4-second cooldown at level 4. It's so much damage.
Well, that's the way it goes sometimes as support.
Yep.
Rough stuff.
And as you see, he's going for a Shadow Blade next on the Doom. He'll be able to just solo kill Jarex and fly as much as he wants.
11 is diving up top lane. He went for it. He had the ensnare, but the split comes out, and that is going to be trouble. The Magnetizer's dropped as well. Silenced up. He's low. He doesn't have Scorched Earth. He can't get the wand charges off in time. They were on cooldown anyways. Now Fenrir is going to get chased down as well. They keep dropping the stones to get the Magnetizer refreshed. He'll drop the Serpent Wards in the meantime, but Fenrir will still fall. The Boulder Smash comes in. They found the Chronosphere as well. This might be 3 kills. The Serpent Ward's doing some damage to No-Tail, but Ori is lying into him. He has to time walk out. Meanwhile, Jarex will fall elsewhere in the fight. Paparazzi is coming in. He'll Shikuchi and try to chase No-Tail down, who is a little low on mana. He has enough for one more time walk, but Paparazzi might go for this. No-Tail needs to be careful. He does have the mana break because of the level 10 talent here, and now No-Tail is out of mana, and because of this, he might get dove under the tower. However, Paparazzi will choose not to, not knowing where the rest of OG is. So in the end, it is a 1-for-2 trade. Chronosphere almost getting Ori, but they just didn't have the damage as well. Yeah,
that's the problem when No-Tail doesn't find farm. It was a good Chrono. He just doesn't do enough damage right now, and those wards were zoning out the rest of the team from the Shadow Shaman.
Still, a good sign there, getting a kill on the Doom again. Very good stuff.
You only see Resolution just farming up the jungle. Will have his Mask of Madness after this.
Oh, bottom lane, Fly might be dead again solo. 11, looks like Jarex is too late to the party. The Cold Feet will come in, but he has Scorched Earth running, and Jarex doesn't want any part of it. In fact, he's going to get Infernal Bladed as well, and this is troublesome. They're diving the tier 2. Now they'll have S4 coming in to save the day, and Rezo's here as well in 11. He's dove too deep. He's going to get dropped down. The creeps will get the kill, but it is a kill nonetheless going the way of OG.
And you see how good Doom is. He just like 1v2 the supports, and then the one counter they have, though, Brewmaster. Luckily, he was there. You just throw out that Drunken Haze, and then Doom feels almost worthless, so this Doom could be the biggest game changer.
Yeah, he's died a couple times in a row. 4 deaths now for the Doom. In fact, 4 of the 6 deaths for his team. But OG, they might get caught. Paparazzi coming in, looking for No-Tail. The mana break coming out, plus the newly minted Diffusal Blade. He has no mana left, pretty much. Enough for one more time walk. Now it's gone. Can they continue to chase? No. They're just setting up to go on this tower and look for a tier 1 in this top lane.
Yeah, well, once you kill the bug, No-Tail's smart. Once you kill that bug off, he really doesn't have any mana, but that's like all of Weaver's damage, so it's fine.
They'll drop Serpent Wards. They TP Ori mid. Tombstone's dropped as well. This is tough to fight into. Splits up. Chrono up in 15, but again, No-Tail with no mana. He does have stick charges. It is a bit dangerous to stay for Vici, and they know this. They're just going to back up, and it looks like it's not even going to be in deny range.
Yep. Chronosphere coming up in 4. They definitely want to make something happen. He'll be level 10, which is a lot better. You get that plus 20 damage if he wants. I mean, strength is good, the HP. But I think he'll go for the damage here for some solo kill with A potential.
So OG will smoke. They have Blink in, Clap. They've got the Primal Split ready. Chrono is back up, plus the mana is there for No-Tail, but he's top lane. OG about to run into Lanham. They have a ward which will spot him. Will they go for the kill? There's 2 heroes mid now, including Ori, which would be a giant target. Resolution's pushing mid, but Vici seem to know something is up here as they're sitting back at their tier 2. And they're just going to take this tier 1, so OG, they might even get top lane. No-Tail, it's pretty, oh, he's just going to get doomed top lane, yeah. This just is going to be him dead, I believe. They have Shackles, they've got Hex, and they will find an easy kill. So he tried split pushing, but he didn't have his team behind him to try to turn that fight.
And Doom was just hiding in the trees and just casted it from afar before he could even get time walk off. Nice positioning there from 11.
That's one way to deal with, of course, No-Tail in the Faceless Void. And so he'll fall again.
They do have Medusa. Medusa has been farming. First one to 100 last hits here. The problem is, I think VG's okay because they know they have counters late game in the OD as well as the Doom.
Yeah.
And they're okay with Resolution farming right now, but you never want to let a Medusa get too far out of control.
So do Vici want to try to avoid team fighting into OG because of the Chronosphere and Primal Split, or are they okay with, like, if they get the initiation off with Doom, do they want to take a fight perhaps?
I don't think they ever want to take a 5v5 fight versus OG. They just want to get these little bit of pickoffs they've been doing all game. Just let Doom, especially once you get the Shadow Blade, just go around the map and start getting solo kills on supports and then taking fights.
It's a lot of split pushing too from Vici. They have some wards. They found Fenrir though. He's just going to get blown away. They get the Chronosphere now off onto 2. No-Tail looking for the damage. Cold Feet will come out. They'll bring Ori down. Lanham soul rips himself, but he's going to fall. Decay will not save you this time. And Rezo gets a double kill. Pops the Mask of Madness, and he is starting to come online. 3 dead. OG finally get a good fight to win.
Yeah, but there's a good answer. There's VG looking like they want to take a team fight versus OG, and OG just makes them pay for that mistake.
This is what OG does so well. They take fights when they can. They can take buildings, they can split push, they can get back into the game. Their late game is some of the best late game in all of Dota, especially with Resolution. Now, No-Tail, though, in trouble bottom lane. He's got the wand charges ready to go, getting hit up by Paparazzi. He needs to be careful, but now we see more movement coming top. S4 still has split. They really want to put an effort into this Tier 1 tower top lane.
And it is fun. Usually when you see a Void, you're like, oh man, he doesn't have any mana. He's just going to die versus Weaver, who went Diffusal Blade plus the 20 mana break. All his damage comes from taking away that mana and doing the damage. So when he doesn't have mana, he doesn't do damage to the Void.
Yeah, so he's actually safer in that regard. And you can see he stays around a bit longer once he knows he's completely out of mana. But he can't do anything. He can maybe farm a little bit, but no chrono able to be used. Of course, it is on cooldown, but all right. We have JRX going in. Ice Blast, I believe, was missed, but the Magnetize is still doing a lot of work. The Astra coming in. If Ice Blast hits there, that's a kill, but JRX is still trying to go for it instead, or he's going to come in and turn it around, and Paparazzi will help secure the kill. But mid lane, it looks like there's more action. They've popped the Primal Split. Lanham in trouble. Cold Feet coming out. He's getting burned down here. A couple of auto attacks, but Solarip coming out with the Decay, keeping him alive, and he's running the opposite direction. Now the fight is split up in two different areas. Of course, the Brewlings are going in one direction, everybody else going in the other. Lanham is going to make it out. In the meantime, S4, he has to blink away. He cannot stay as the Brewlings go back into his normal form, and that will be it, the end of the fight. It is going to be a 1-for-0, which was JRX on the complete opposite side of the map.
I like S4. He thought they had to kill, but that Decay came out, healed up Lanham just enough, and S4 wanted to get more, like the Shadow Shaman running away. Unfortunately, they don't get any of them.
Man. Lanham, he's actually, it feels like he's doing a fair bit in this game.
Yep.
I don't know, it just feels like he's doing more than maybe perhaps SG did in the games they were playing.
He's roaming around nicely, and they just laned it very well. Like a 2v3 lane bottom against an AA as well as an Earth Spirit is just so good for an Undying.
Yeah. So that worked out, it got them an advantage, and now they're keeping pace here. The good news for OG, though, again, that late game Resolution, he is on the Medusa, he is almost at Lincoln Sphere, he is at 9K net worth, a couple hundred above that of the Weaver, so that is a very good sign for OG here.
Yes, he's going to be tough to kill. They still need to know where their damage is coming from. Right now, it feels like Ancient Apparition. Obviously, he maxed the Chilling Touch, and that is where a ton of their damage is from. If they get a Chrono plus, like, 4-man Chilling Touch, they do so much damage inside of it. It's a nice way.
It's all about finding that fight, but again, like you mentioned, Vici, I don't know if they're going to make the same mistake twice. They might just trade this Tier 1 for Tier 2 bottom.
Yep, and I think OG's fine with that. They obviously have the decent base defense. So, I mean, as long as they get a tower, get some team gold up for themselves, they're fine losing a Tier 2.
And they're going to keep on pushing top lane. In the meantime, you do have JRX still down here. And he is going to move up. He has been spotted. They know that he's here. They're just going to take the tower. The Glyph will come out just at the tail end. In the meantime, the Tier 2 tower push is continuing on for OG, so if they can get a Tier 2 tower out of this, it's a very good trade for them.
Yep. And
oh, they are TPing
go for it,
in. They have a Shadow Blade on Doom.
Oh,
looking
Fly.
for a target. Fly might be the one. No detection, no tail. He's the one that's going to get caught. They have the Inferno Blade coming at the Cold Feet. Already too little, too late. No tail will fall. Maybe it's time to back up. They do get off the Ice Blast. 11 will take a lot of damage, but there's the Hex, the Shackles, and S4 will drop as well. The Solar finishing him off on the other side. Resolution's going to come in. They're going to try to take this fight down. Two heroes, 11, able to get away with the Shadow Blade. I don't think they have detection, and now they're going to find Fly. A double kill for 11. JRX comes in too late. Resolution is able to TP away, I believe. And that's 3 drop down for OG, and that Shadow Blade was huge for Vici Gaming.
Yeah, 11. I mean, he could just get whatever they want until they have a gem or sentries down. When they push, he's going to get whatever target he wants. We saw he could have gone for Fly, but he waited until No-Tail time walked and just doomed him. Really good patience.
Yeah, that's huge. Way better than Fly in that regard, I would say. So just happy with it.
And we see, like, it wasn't a full-on team fight, right? Like, half of OG was already trying to run back, and the other half was still pushing the tower, and VG just, like a shark in the water, just waited and jumped on him.
They might find Alana, but again, this guy's tough to take down. They have the Urn, they have the Magnetize, the Silence as well. He's got wand charges, he's got Solar, not this time though. No-Tail comes in, will help finish him off. JRX's Magnetized tick will finish him off, and OG will continue to look for more. And maybe they can go for this Tier 2 and finish it off themselves.
Yep, and I do like where No-Tail is. He's going for that Lincoln's first, like we used to see Wings always did. The only problem is if he just gets another creep, he can break the Lincoln himself and still doom him.
Right.
If No-Tail's not quick enough.
Nice, he's got the Cobalt form and his Speed Aura. Yep. Excellent.
Just so much speed. And he went to Devour Gold. Now that they buffed that for level 15, it is a ton. 150 instead of, I think it was 75 before.
That's the thing about Doom. You're always going to get farm because of that talent, essentially. You're rich.
If he isn't, you don't even see him max it anymore. You don't need it with how strong Infernal Blade is. But
Yeah.
we are pushing middle tower. Resolution is.
Yeah, this is the one. Resolution, if you can get some farm, they'll be in a good spot. Finishing off his Dragonlance, he's out in front. Mask of Mana is popped, and they'll take the tier 2 mid. Maybe they go top together as a team. But OG, maybe they head into the Roche pit here. It looks like that's going to be the case, Grant.
Yeah, really good in-game calls. They know Doom's down, so they don't want to fight. Like, if you can't get a Doom on the Void or the Medusa, then it's not a fight you want to take. And they knew Doom was down, so OG just pushes.
And how fast is this going down? Pretty damn fast. Ice Vortex, I think they use the Chilling Touch as well. They're going to get this, I think. I don't believe Vici is even moving. I don't even think they have any idea this is happening. They had to deal with the wave pushed in mid. So this is going to be Roshan, and Age is picked up for OG. 22 minutes in, and the later we go, this is really going to favor OG here.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with this Aegis. Obviously, you always want to just push in, but it'll be... They are down 3k, but they could still just like siege the high ground with just Medusa as long as he doesn't get force-staffed by maybe the Outworld Devour.
Yeah.
They could, or they could just farm with it and wait for next Roshan as well.
This is a very interesting moment in the game. 22 minutes in, Aegis is up, ready to go. Waves are pushed out bottom. Paparazzi's doing a good job of just sitting down here and making sure this wave is constantly pushed in, but here we go, Vici Gaming. They'll move together as a team, and they'll move in the direction of the bottom lane. But for OG, everybody's pretty close to their tier 2s or tier 3 towers.
Yeah, they have to know something's up. Radiant only has one ward down in the top lane, and no one's been up there even though the lane's pushed in, so a smoke gank seems a little bit obvious, but here
they're
they go.
going in anyways. They're going to find Resolution. The silence just got off from Jax, and now they're going to find a Chronosphere onto 2. Resolution coming in the split shot. They've got the Ice Blast as well. They're going to take down one. They might get 2 as well. Paparazzi's going to fall, and Astral will save the life of one for at least a moment longer, or he's still getting chased down, though. The force away by the time while can he get the bash? The OD trying to man fight this, doing a lot of damage, but Resolution comes in. No Tail survives the Sanities, and Resolution gets the triple kill. A great turnaround there, and Jerax with a perfect silence to make sure that Doom doesn't get off.
Yep, all set up by Jerax. Not only that, it was his Sentry Ward who spots out the Doom, so they thought they didn't see the smoke gank, and then instantly silenced, and what a play. Perfect Chrono from No Tail.
That was huge for OG. Now what was a 4K advantage, almost 5K actually for Vici, now down to about a 1K advantage for them. And just like that, Resolution is now 4,000 ahead of the next closest. Of course, that triple kill will help you do that. And he's already got Dragonlance, and I think he has something else flying out. What is it? It is a full Hurricane Pike.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, with a Chrono like that, and you just give him the chili fingers, and he's just hacking, doing like 250 damage to everyone. And a nice, I mean, just the simple Chrono plus A blast, right? Always so good in team fights.
Paparazzi's going in. He does have time lapse. Resolution's out of mana. He will use it. Paparazzi uses his ultimate. Meanwhile, 11's coming in. Doom's on cooldown. S4 might be in trouble, actually. He will split in time, which will keep him alive. And now maybe Vici need to get back. Ori is here as well. Fenrir got hit with the boulder toss, but he will back himself up as he gets forced away. The Cyclone is up onto Young 11, getting chased. The cold feet, the Ice Blast coming in. Here comes No Tail. No Chrono for 30 seconds, but he is man fighting at Paparazzi. The Astral save is there. Ori's still up. They've got the Magnetize drop down on top of it. Fenrir's still getting chased. S4 back in the bear form, looking for more. Fenrir's in trouble, but here they got the stun coming in. Lana, boulder smash onto 2 from Jerax. Force away. They've also got the Medusa ult as well. The urn is up. Jerax gets a double kill, and that's 4 dead. Vici Gaming, they're going to lose all 5. Lanham's going to get thunderclapped down, and Rezo finds himself yet another double kill.
Here we go. Once OG's team fight comes online, you just can't even stop. They didn't even have a Chrono that fight. They just, VG maybe wanted to punish that, and unfortunately the Panda still had split, and a defensive split that turned into an offensive one.
Man.
Resolution just got too much farm too quickly. Like they punished No Tail like people normally do. Even S4 was a little under farm, but Resolution, besides that one gank on him early, was just so farmed. And as a Medusa doing this much damage feels so good, because I mean, she needs a lot of items to do damage, but already an out level 20, 800 mana. It's pretty good versus an OD.
He is in there. Yeah, that is the perfect talent for it, actually, too. He still has the Aegis. He didn't even lose it in that fight. I mean, they didn't lose a single hero, I don't believe.
And we actually see Jerax was going around maybe looking for a solo kill, successfully scans out Young 11.
Yeah, he's blinking away, though, it looks like. The ward will scout out 11. He's up on the high ground.
Just chilling.
Yeah, he's just standing there. He's like, all right, I'm not going to chase you.
And where's the farm gone? OD had to go for that Force Staff, the Hurricane Pike first, and now, I mean, nothing else. A Blink Dagger, he doesn't do any damage or have any survivability if he gets caught.
They've just been kiting him around. He can't really get into the fight, or he's going to get Chronosphered a lot of the time, too. That's been happening to Ori, so he needs some help. They need 11 to get in and find a Doom to start things off, I think, but...
And And here we go. They're actually OG's actually on the hunt right now, farming uphill. Paparazzi right there. Unfortunately, doesn't see him.
And that should signal everybody to get out for Vici. Orbital Scout land him. They see Paparazzi. The ward is there. 11 is coming in. They have no detection right now. They're looking for Doom. They're going to break the Lincoln Sphere, but Zoom's still up, and they will use it onto No-Tail, and that's a problem for him. Taking a lot of damage from Paparazzi, getting caught. He might die here on the other side of the fight. 11 forced to pop his BKB, and now it's 4 versus 5. As they lost No-Tail, and they're going to lose another as well. Jerax is down. Meanwhile, on him, they've got a good Ice Blast so far. They've got the Cyclone up as well. Ori and Resolution coming in. He's going to pop the Stone Gaze, looking for at least one kill, and they can't find it. Ori's able to blink away. They will get the kill on Paparazzi, which is huge, but still a 3-for-1 S4. He's got the clap. The Young 11 still has the Scorched Earth. Aegis is now gone. Veil coming in. Rezo really wants this kill. The Astro is there. Young 11 still no Doom. He just used it, and he's going to chase down S4. Maybe they get this kill. Arcane Orb's doing some serious damage. The Sanity's dropping. He will take down. The Infernal Blade will do the job, and that will be a 4-for-1 trade, and Vici still very much in this game.
Yeah, and they just got a little aggressive. I mean, No-Tail's smoke popped when Paparazzi just ran by him and Sakuchi, and they just kept going forward. And it was a nice Lincoln's break by the Shadow Shaman, so Doom could go off too from the low ground.
And they need it. I mean, if No-Tail gets off the chrono, it just feels like OG are going to win the fight. And that fight was so separated for them too when you think about it.
Yeah, they definitely could have just probably backed out after the smoke. I mean, a failed smoke is a lot better than a 4-for-1 for the other team.
I don't blame them though. Resolution is super farmed.
Yeah, he
like
is.
Insanely.
Well, that's the problem, like a Medusa as well as like a Lifestealer. You know, you just get kited around. Like, you just avoid that hero, which they did. They were just like all in different places, and he couldn't hit anyone.
Maybe something like a Scotty might be an idea to grab here for Dusa. Not sure.
Yeah, it could be, especially with the level. I mean, we've been talking about level 25 talents, but that the split shot uses modifiers. Scotty on Medusa is actually a very good one.
Yeah, that's insane. That is a great change, and it's going to be huge for Resolution once he gets to it. He can also just go for the +7 split shot target, but right now he's building into the BKB. That's going to be his next item. And again, he's like 7K up on the next closest. Doom's actually the highest. Lonham in the meantime, mid lane is going to get caught. Ice Blast comes out. They've got the Magnetize. He will pop the ultimate. Fenrir gets off the Hex, which means they can't go further. They still get the kill anyway, though. The Ice Blast takes him down and gets the Shatter, and Jerax actually picks up the last hit, so.
Yep, and a nice just duo kill from the two supports. Just stun him up, hit the AA blast, and that's all you need to do.
Oh, man. It's kind of crazy, actually. I didn't just notice this until now. No-Tail's 8K. Resolution has got majority of the farm of the team. I'm not even like, it is a vast majority of the farm.
That's the problem when you do go, if you're in a losing, like, if you're losing your lane, you go Lincoln's first. You just don't farm as quick without the Battle Fury, but he'll eventually find some farm, especially if they take one more fight, because Medusa, I mean, he'll always be pushing out lanes, but it'll free up No-Tail as long as he avoids the Doom.
All right, BKB now up for the Dusa. The Doom picks up a gem of his own. And Roshan may be up in 35 seconds. We'll see what the next timer is going to be. In the meantime, Ori working on NKB as well. So he wants that accuracy. And all right, I like it. Oh, the Spirit Vessel. I think this is the first time we've seen this tournament. That's hype.
I think we saw one at a time, but like it didn't really. They got it like the end of the game. It didn't do anything. And this game still has plenty of time to go.
It's pretty much an urn on steroids here for Earth Spirit. Pretty good stuff. He has 2 charges with it for now. Yep. And he'll build into the Solar Crest next.
That item with AA is just insanely good. You just pop it on someone who's been AA blasted, and there is just no HP.
They're just dead. Young 11 gets off the Shadow Blade, no detection. They've got the Chrono, though. It's onto 3. Ice Blast is going to sail, and it should hit onto 2, maybe 3, and it will. The split comes down as well. They're going to lose Fenrir first and foremost. Resolution pops the BKB, and they're just going to go to work on this Rax. And with Fenrir down, 45 seconds, they're forced to glyph. They've got the stun onto Ori. They need to get him the Cold Feet. He'll Astro himself and keep himself alive for now. He does have the blink, so he can get out of it, and he will, in fact, get away. Oh, that was a great Chrono and Ice Blast, only to get one hero and a support at that.
Yeah, they're still fine, though. They did about half HP to this tower, and just, like you said, a perfect Chrono by No-Tail. Jerax actually missed like 2 out of 3 parts of his combo to start that off, but No-Tail gets in there, helps him out a little bit.
Man, that,
and this just opens up the map. Like, they only got that 1 kill, but still, you see No-Tail actually just farming their jungle. It's level 18. Can get their bounty runes, just opens up a little bit of farm for them. In middle now.
Ori in the mid lane getting caught now. He's fine. He just is able to force himself away, and even 11's here to go for Doom. Play potentially on Jerax.
Yep. I was thinking Nullifier might be really good for the raid in this game. They have a ton of silences stopping like Astral and whatnot, but still those 4 staffs are just so big.
Yeah, they're huge. Nullifier could really help with that. The mute definitely something they can look into, but it might be a ways away. And I'm not sure who would buy it. Maybe who buys that item, actually?
It's definitely an interesting item. That's a good question. Whoever really wants to get it. You see Faceless Void going for the Shadow Blade now, so he just wants to get good setups. He knows he's just there for the chrono.
Yeah, Shadow Blade will help him get some extra damage coming out as well, extra attack speed, so it's going to be something to look forward to for No-Tail. They have a 2K lead now, and again, a lot of this gold for OG is coming from Resolution. I mean, he is going to have a Hyperstone soon. I think he's working on his Mjolnir. When he finishes that, I think he'll probably go into Scotty, maybe Butterfly.
Really, he can go wherever he wants. He still has tons, but here comes a big smoke ink from VG, and OG's kind of together, but No-Tail's a little bit lagging behind.
Oh, JRX blinked in. He breaks the smoke from Ori, and now it's going to be time to back up here. It is daytime as well, which is a bit sketchy.
And look at that. He places the ward, and
there's still smoke for now. I think they saw the Doom. I think he Shadow Bladed.
Oh, and this double damage from Resolution. They cannot fight into this. That is the perfect rune for Resolution to pick up here.
Both teams are on the opposing side of the river at this point, and they're just going to say, all right, we'll go bottom, you guys go mid, see you later.
Yeah, and I love Panda now going Lincolns as well. They might just be doing the thing, get Resolution farm, No-Tail S4, just put Lincolns on him, and then they siege him.
They're going to do so much damage here, and there's no glyph. Oh, they need to get back right now. They're coming in from behind with one. That's going to be the Weaver, but I think they're in a really good position for OG. They've already taken the tier 3. This Rax might just fall if you're not careful, Vici. You got to do something. Fenrir coming in. He pops the BKB. Resolution going to work. Fenrir gets killed, and Rezo gets a godlike spree. Now he pops his ultimate. The Doom will come out onto No-Tail. That's a good start. Here comes the split. They've got the Stone Gates. They've got 11. The Ice Blast will come. They'll bring him down, and Paparazzi has to time lapse away. 2 dead, and Raxes are falling. They've already got the melee, and they're going to go for the range next, and Lonham as well. He gets dropped. The gems on the deck, and Ori has to blink himself out of trouble. In the meantime, he's going to get caught on the backside. They've got that Spirit Vessel going to work, and they'll bring him down. An ultra kill for Resolution. He is carrying this game, and that might be it, actually. They've got the tier 3. They've got the Rax, and they're going to head straight bottom to get the second set.
Yeah, it's just so well, even with No-Tail's no chrono out there. He baits out like 3 of the heroes to go after him when Resolution's just tearing up their back lines. And they're going to lose 2 full sets of racks, if not 3. Probably back out after this would be a smart play.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to do anything too crazy.
Yeah, it's just so weird. VG still tried to force a fight when Resolution had like 10-15 seconds left on his double damage, and with Split Shot, he just massacred him.
He destroyed that building so quickly. It was nuts.
And S4, he's done such a good job with his micro on the Pandas, throwing up the Outworld Devour every time, not letting him use his Force Staff, not letting him put other people with Astral Imprisonment. It's the perfect target, and S4 has been perfect.
I think the OD has realized that he needs his BKB perhaps a bit too late. I don't know. You really need Blink and Force Staff though, and a Hurricane Pike. So not sure he could have gotten it any earlier, but the BKB might have helped. I guess you don't want to build BKB against Void with Chrono. I'm not sure.
It's just, I mean, there's just so much team fight on OG. It's tough. You have to build it eventually, but you need damage as well against this Panda and Medusa. If you just build defensive items against Medusa, you're going to lose.
Yeah, so at this point, it looks like that is likely too. They've got 2 sets of racks down. Resolution is more than 10K up on the Weaver, and the rest of his team lagging behind. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Resolution is having a heck of a game on Medusa, and we're seeing...
Here comes the smoke, though.
This change.
Oh, this could be a big fight for VG if they somehow stop No-Tail from getting a chrono off.
They need a Doom on him, and the Butterfly comes out for the Dusa as well. They've got to find something here. They're already backing away from OG. They're going to jump in. What a Baldry Smash coming in. The clap will come through. The Ice Blast is going to hit onto 3 as well. They're already going to lose this fight. It literally just started. It's about to end. 11 is going to get dropped down. It's going to be a triple kill for Resolution and a GG called as well. So OG, absolutely dominant performance here in the mid to late game after a rough start for Resolution. Wow, they really set him up for success in this game.
Dude, JRX's timing right there. The smoke brick broke, and he instantly